All right, so we talked about the three types of trends. Now we're going to talk about the break of structure, which is also BOS. So a break of structure is a trading concept used by price action traders to confirm that an asset's trend will continue to move in its current direction. Now, in simple terms, I've wrote it down here. I'm finding time to read all of this information. But in simple terms, in an uptrend, remember the higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. In an uptrend, a break of structure is when price breaks or goes past the most recent swing high or higher high. In a break of structure is when price goes past the most recent swing high or higher high. So as you can see, as price is coming up and goes past this higher high or swing high, it creates a break of structure. It has went past it, it has broken it. So that becomes our break of structure. So that's in an uptrend. Whenever price comes down, whenever price begins to go up to break and goes past the most recent swing high, that becomes our break of structure and we mark that. Now in a downtrend, a break of structure is when price breaks or goes past the most recent swing low or lower low. So price came down, created a lower low, then it went up. Now we're waiting for price to break or goes past this area, this lower low or swing low. So as soon as price goes past it or breaks it, goes past it, that becomes our break of structure. So this is a bullish break of structure in an uptrend, and this is a bearish break of structure in a downtrend. So that's how you mark a break of structure. So I'll give an example with the chart. So in an uptrend is when price breaks the most recent lower low. So you see in an uptrend is when price breaks the most recent swing high or high high. So price came up, created a higher high, then it created a higher low. So we want price to come and go past this. So as soon as price comes and goes past it, that confirms our break of structure. So we take our tool, this tool here, trend line tool, we draw from the highest candle. It's weak. We draw from it and drag it close. We drag it next to the candle that went past it, the broke structure. And then you click, and then you can name it. You can name it BOS. That's your break of structure. Is whenever price goes past the most recent higher high. So even here, if price goes past this highest part of the candle, the higher high, so this candle came, went past it, that was our break of structure. And we can write BOS. Now in a downtrend, where's our downtrend? Yeah, right here. So in a downtrend is when price goes past the most recent lower low. So price came down, created a lower low, and it went up. Now we want it to come and go past this lower low. So the candle that came and went past it is this candle because it came and went past it right here. As soon as it goes past it, that confirms our break of structure. So we take our trend line tool, press from this lower low and drag it to the right. And then you can name it BOS. You can put your mouse over it and name it, or you can double click and it brings up the text. That's our BOS. And then price continues creating a new downtrend. Every time it breaks a lower low, that becomes a break of structure. So price created a lower low, then it went up again, then it came down. As soon as it went past this area, it came down, went past it, so it broke structure. So it's confirming to us that price is continuing on the downside. So that's your break of structure. In a downtrend, it breaks the most recent swing low or the lower low. And in an uptrend, it keeps breaking the most recent higher high. So it comes, breaks it, comes down, it comes and breaks it, like it goes past it. the most recent higher high. It confirms the break of structure, you mark that. So in your own time, practice to find break of structures within random places of the chart. So find the trend, then find the break of structures. Okay, so these are other examples. So always remember, in an uptrend, we only have higher highs and higher lows. And within that uptrend, you always find break of structure. Price went past this higher high, that's a break of structure. It created a new higher high, then it created a higher low, then it came and went past this higher high, confirmed the break of structure. Higher high, higher low, break structure. Higher high, higher low, break structure, breaking the previous higher high. Downtrend, in a downtrend, we only have lower highs and lower lows. And we always have break of structures as well. So it created a lower low, lower high, and it comes and breaks the structure. The most recent lower low creates a lower low and then a lower high, and then it comes and breaks the structure. So lower low, lower high, break structure, creates a new lower low. Then it comes and creates a lower high, and it breaks that lower low. So it broke structure. Then it creates a new lower low, then a new lower high, and then it breaks structure of the previous lower low or the previous swing low. So that's break of structures. So finding your trend and then your break of structure and then add those two together. So that's something you're gonna practice, finding your trend and naming it, adding the text to it, your higher highs and higher lows, or your lower highs and lower lows, and then identify the break of structure. So that's something you're gonna practice. That'll be your homework for this section for chapter 2, because these are the main things you're gonna need: finding your trend and finding your break of structure.